Today I'm going to be sharing an exercise with you that is going to strengthen your legs, improve your balance, helping you to have a more secure seat in the saddle, and it's also going to help you to be able to work with the motion of the horse and follow the motion better. And that exercise is, you guessed it, posting the trot with no stirrups. Hey, Crosby. So this is Crosby, and he's going to be helping us out with this video today. And this may be something that you guys already are familiar with. Maybe your trainer has had you suffer through posting the trot with no stirrups. Or maybe it's something that you've just heard about and you're wondering, why on earth would we ever do this? Well, I'm going to be taking Crosby out and tack him up, and I'm going to go over this in more detail. So there's a few things to consider before we take our stirrups away in the posting trot. I've got Crosby ready to take him out into the ring, and the first thing I want to consider is, what is his state of mind for today? I want him to be in a relaxed, focused state of mind before I take those stirrups away. So if you're having a day like this, probably not the best day to ride without stirrups. So make sure you're safe when you practice this. The second thing to consider is making sure that you're warmed up and comfortable posting with your stirrups. So the better your form is with your stirrups in, the easier it's going to be to take the stirrups away and feel like you have success. Lastly, you want to warm up your horse before taking the stirrups away. This gives you the opportunity to get their focus on you, make sure their back is warmed up, and then when you take those stirrups away, you guys are both ready as a team for it. So here we are in the arena, and we're ready to start posting the trot without our stirrups. The first thing we need to do is take our stirrups, if we're in an English saddle, and cross them up here in front of our saddle so they're out of the way. Now if you're in a Western saddle, you can just kick your feet out of the stirrups. So let's take a look at our goal. Our goal is to post around without our stirrups, just as if we had them in. So you can see my toes are up and I'm posting around as normal. Now when I'm doing this, I am using my core strength a little bit, and I'm mostly using my quadriceps here and my hamstrings to help me out. So I'm engaging in my quads here and my hamstrings to help lift me up out of the saddle, which is much harder to do at a standstill because you don't have any momentum. Now when you do this, you are going to feel like there's some contact here in the back of your knee. But what you don't want to do is, I'm not thinking about twisting my knee in to hold on or twisting my thighs in to hold on. What I'm doing is I'm thinking more about keeping my knee pointed down like this and keeping my toe lifted. And when I stand up like this, I'm going to feel that there's some engagement here in my groin, and then there's some engagement in my quads here and a little bit in my hamstring, and that's helping to lift me up in the post. So it's important that when we do this, obviously we have to use a lot more strength in our legs when we post without stirrups than when we have the stirrup, because there's nothing that's helping to lift us out of the saddle other than our own leg strength. So we're going to be going to this place where we engage a little bit and then we relax. And this is a great way to start developing a more supportive leg. And to me, there's a difference between supporting with your leg versus gripping. So I've got my little handy ball here to show you this. So here, I'm holding my ball, and my hand is relaxed, and it's just wrapped around it. To grip this, I would be squeezing. So here I'm gripping the ball. Here, I'm just supporting with the ball. So to me, the big difference between gripping and supporting is, supporting starts with relaxation. So I'm first letting my leg relax, and I'm first just draped around the horse. And then I'm controlling the tension. So I'm controlling it, and I'm able to relax it and control it again. So when I sit, I relax. When I go up, I engage. Sit, I relax again. So there's this give and take of tension. And that's the most important thing, and that's such a valuable thing as a rider to know how to do, is change the level of tension so that you can utilize your legs to communicate with your horse, and you have enough control to do that. So now let's talk about some tips to help us improve our posting trot without our stirrups. The first tip is to do short distances. This is going to help you to build the leg strength necessary to feel more secure in the saddle and just allow you to really feel confident as you're first learning this. So I'm just walking a few strides, trotting a few strides, and coming back to the walk again. Once you feel confident doing these short distances, you can progress to a longer distance. And when you do this at the beginning, you can feel like your horse has kind of some inconsistency in his speed. So he's either going too fast or he's going too slow. But as you build your strength and you get more comfortable with your posting without stirrups, you want to get to this place where you can control your speed just as if you had your stirrups in and go around nice and confidently. There you go, boy. So Crosby did a great job with me today. He's able to hang out there with his friends now, back out in the field. When you guys are practicing this, remember that it takes time to build that strength. So be patient with yourselves. Remember that if you're struggling, you can always go back to posting with the stirrups and make sure your form is good, and that's going to help you when you take them away. So good luck practicing. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video.